Hey everyone, Josh with Gaming Underground Miniatures here, back again today. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be opening a Magic the Gathering mystery booster box. The reason I'm doing this is because things are just slowly starting to get back to normal. I've got some reviews now coming, now there's new product out, eventually battle reports down the line, but I know some people are into this kind of thing. I've never done anything like this. So I just figured throw it out, have some people get excited because I know everyone likes to see what people pull from boosters, and just something to kind of keep spirits up and happy. So hopefully you enjoy it. If this is something that you would like for the future, or maybe like on a separate sub channel or something like that, just let me know. Uh, if you don't mind it on this channel, maybe as a once in every while thing, let me know that as well. Or even if you just hate it and you don't want anything like this on this channel, just tell me that. Preferably constructively, but, you know, tell me it. I'm here for feedback, I'm here for reviews, so let's take a look at what I'm able to get out of this box. So, anyone who doesn't know, these boxes were basically sent out from Wizards to help the local stores that have been going through some trouble right now. It's really important to support your local game stores. They've been hit hard, especially the ones that are big enough to have employees. They have had to lay off employees, give employees, part-time shifts that aren't really helping. They really couldn't be open there for a little while. But this is essentially a bunch of reprints. It's random. There's supposed to be thousands of cards. A box of this, I got at my local store for 200. Right now online, they go for about 300. And honestly, that was about a week ago, maybe a little after that. So, depending on how quick these sell out, because they were limited to the stores, they could go for a lot higher. So, let's crack this open and see what's going to be the very first one. I don't know how well that's showing up. So we have let's try and find where the good one is. And this literally is just reprints. Like, I'm seeing the different symbols. I'm seeing it is the original artwork. So that's a good thing there. Alright, I got a Drowsy Monument. And I got a Hollow Boundless Realms from M13. So they're even reprinting the set it came from. So this is a true reprint to really help the stores out, that people catch up on things that they weren't going to get. Let's see if I can get a little better image here. Alright. I don't know about most people, and I don't really know if people like it or not. I usually worry about the rare. That's what most people that I've seen go for, but if you like common stuff, that's cool too. I got a Dungeon of Wishes. So nothing really that great out of that one, but we'll see. I like separating them to the sides as well. And just so everyone knows, this is a full booster box that I bought, as you could see when I opened. So anyone who doesn't know, that's like 36 packs. So we're gonna be here for a minute. So hopefully you don't mind that. I'm not the biggest tournament player, but I do enjoy just like casual play. Alright, so this was a good booster. I got a Dungrove Elder, Sword of Animist, my bad, and Your Tiller Nelithim. So I got 3 rares out of that one, so that was a pretty good one. But as I was saying, I'm not really a tournament player so much. Like, I'll play pre-release, I'll play release, I'll play like the sealed stuff, Two-Headed Giant if available here and there. But I'm just not a big tournament player. I like casual Magic, mainly because, as you know, this channel, I focus on tournaments and other stuff for Warhammer or other miniature games, so that's where a lot of my focus is. So for me, this is just a nice ability to kind of take a throwback. Got an Eldrazi. Not a rare, but one is one. Mirran Crusader. And a Hollow Lantern of Insight. One thing that I think might be nice for people, I'm going to open a couple packs here just to try and speed things up a little bit, but one thing that people might like from watching these kind of things is they get an idea of just what they can get out of it, especially for the mystery boosters. Because I saw some people review say they got a lot of doubles, despite supposedly like thousands of reprints. So, but doubles, in my opinion, is kind of a good thing. I got Grave Titan, so yeah. Got Old School Print of Perish, so that's just kind of cool, just because of seeing like the old school art. Let's pick up this one. Beastmaster Ascension, Master Transmuter. Beastmaster Ascension, and got Flamekin Harbinger as a little hollow. Got another Eldrazi, so that's kind of nice. Like, anyone who knows that they want to build up the deck, not necessarily the little like commons and uncommons, but it all starts adding up when if you're trying to build like a true deck of them. I'm hoping for something really worth that $200 price tag. You know, it'd be nice to pull like Jace, for example, or just something big like that, something that really makes the set worth it. And we've got plenty of packs to go through to find all of that out. Jace is probably definitely one of my favorite Planeswalkers, as with most people. Liliana, after that. I really like a lot of just the core classic Planeswalkers, although I am a fan of some of the new ones. And I've been slowly getting back into playing more Magic and collecting again. So this is kind of nice going back through things that I never collected, because there is newer stuff along with older stuff here as well. Here's a cool one. Get it. Guided Passage. So you got the old school there. Caged Sun. And a Hollow Sliver, which never bad to pull a sliver. You'll never have a sliver that's not worth something, because they're just a classic that people love. Let's see. Got some vampires, so those are always cool to me. I like Izzet. I like vampires. Oh, here's something that I don't know. I don't know pricing like that. I don't keep up on pricing, but here's a old school Toxin Sliver. So whenever a sliver deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature, it can't be regenerated. So basically old school Death Touch before they gave it a name. Recruiter of the Guard, and then just a common holo. So it is neat, like I keep saying, just seeing new with old and kind of like going over everything again. Alright, so we've got another 3 rare here. We've got Tinker, old school card. We've got the Get Rog Monster. And we've got Witchband Orb, and it is a holo. Still nothing super crazy. Maybe that Toxin Sliver might be worth something. Not really sure. Might be worth nothing, as far as I know. I only really can spot certain classics that I know are worth something. I'm pretty sure, just from seeing the set, that they didn't actually reprint like any alpha or beta cards, for example. For one, it would decrease the value of older ones just slightly, but also that means somebody could pull, you know, multi-$1,000 cards out of a $200-$300 box, which would be nice for the player, but a bit insane as well. Just a little bit insane to think that they could pull something like that. Alright, let's look through these ones. Some more vampires, some blue. Not a super great one, but not bad. Precursor Golem, Riki, the History of Kamigawa, and it's a foil, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. As far as cards as well, I'm more of a blue-black player, and everyone's got their different colors that they really get into. Ruin-Scarred Demon, and Hollow Lich's Mirror. I feel in my gut that I haven't pulled anything really worth the price tag yet, but that is the gamble. Like, to an extent, when you buy boosters, you're kind of gambling on that you'll get something really crazy for the price. Not sure if I can say this one. Questing Felderage. I'll let you see it. I'll let you decide for yourself. Alright, this one I know is pretty good. Yukiro the Tiger Shadow. I think that one's worth a little something, if I remember correctly. Could be worth nothing now, but I think it's worth something. And Balefire Liege, which is a holo. I forget the name of this set, but I remember that I really liked that one when I played back in the day. Oh, this is cool. It's not an original, but a Dark Ritual from the 25th anniversary. Got a Thopter Foundry. That's pretty good. Sudden Demise, and a Hollow White Knight. So it's okay. And that one was not a great one. But we still have more to go, so just gonna make our way through this together. Seeing a lot of classics in this one. Lightning Bolt, Prey Upon, Mind Rot. Helm of Awakening. It's just a common, but it's like an old one. All spells cost 1 generic mana less to play. I mean, that's pretty cool. Evra, Halcyon Witness. I think that one might be worth a little something. I could be wrong. And then Soul's Attendant for the Hollow. So, let's see how many we got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're about 2/3 of the way through. Let's see. 2, 3, no 4. Still think that that Toxin Sliver is my favorite. Just because I love slivers like many people. Although pulling that one ninja, that's pretty cool so far. Alright. Got some M20 cards. M21 just dropped on the pre-release this weekend, so they already got like some of the latest stuff put in here. Alright, we got Supreme Verdict. And then Nezumi Shortfang and Stab Whisker the Odious. And that's the Hollow, so not a bad pull from that one. I like the fairy cards as well. Fan of the fairies. So, let's see. Angel of Dire Hour and Intruder Alarm. I haven't noticed a lot of doubles. Like, I don't know what the people were complaining about. Maybe that guy just got, in what his opinion was, an unlucky box. But I'm getting just a good sample of just old cards going through. Oh, okay. So, got Gideon. Not quite the Planeswalker I was hoping for, but hey. I always like to, if I ever buy boosters, I like to look up the rares and kind of know for myself if I at least made my money on the rares. Because commons and uncommons, it's not really a big deal. Creates kind of like some trade fodder. It's something that you can always go back and look and be like, alright, I'll build these packs, and I'll build this little deck, and this and that. But obviously the rares are where it's at and where you want to build up doubles of and things like that. So it's nice to know you're not going to have to go and drop like $100, $200 on rares after what you pull. Got a Soul Ring, so it's not a rare, but I'm just going to throw it in there because it's Soul Ring. Alright, Thrung, the Last Troll, Tireless Tracker, and Proclamation of Rebirth. So that's another 3 right there. So I get the feeling that 3 or 4 boosters out of the box are going to have 3 rares. So, because I've gotten 3 so far. We'll see if that trend holds up for 1 more. Alright, expropriate. And just a rescue from Underworld for the hollow. Alright. Oh, nope. It's not a 3, but I did get 2. I got Perforeus, God of the Forge. And I got Dragon Lord Ojeda. And then Guerrilla Tactics is the hollow. It's just an uncommon though, but it's not too bad right there. Then we are down to 4 booster packs left. So I talked about how blue and black are my favorite colors earlier. Red is probably actually my least favorite. It's not that I won't play red or that I dislike it. Just if I had to pick, red would probably be the lowest tier for me. And I always notice that people don't really talk about which one is the one that they would play the least. So we always go to just what are our favorite colors and everything. But the colors also lend to a certain play style a lot of the time. You know, red being very aggressive, very aggro much of the time. And of course, one of the last one wants to give me trouble. There we go. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so, oh, there's the 3-pack, so that holds up to my 4 theory. We have Draco, just very old school, has a 16 mana cost. Draco costs 2 less to play for each basic land type among lands you control. So if you're playing like a 5-color deck, he wouldn't be too bad because then he goes to only paying 6. And a lot of time 5-color decks usually have ways to produce more mana, ways to reduce costs, so that's not bad. He's a 9/9, flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Draco unless you pay 10. This cost is reduced by 2 for each basic land type among lands you control. Okay, so once again, if you're playing a 5-card deck, this guy's really good because then you wouldn't have to ever sacrifice him. He'd only cost 6. He's a 9/9 with flying. He's an artifact creature. So, no crazy abilities, but for a 6-drop, a 9/9 isn't bad. It was also, like you saw, old school. So back in the day, before there was a lot of craziness on all the cards. Coveted Jewel and Herald of the Shark. Alright, let's see. Grass Fate and Fate Spinner. Alright, we got Karn the Wanderer. We have Mind Shatter. And we have Aurelia's Fury. So we actually have another 3, which brings it up to 5. Mind Shatter's pretty good. Target player discards X cards at random, and its cost is 2 black and X. So once you're later in the game, you can really hurt their hand with that one. That's pretty nice. That was a good pull. Alright, last one. Let's see what we get. Got a Drowsy Drone, so that's not bad. And that's just a common, so. We got Beacon of Immortality, and then a Burning Inquiry for the Hollow. But a Beacon of Immortality, double target player's life total. Shuffle Beacon of Immortality into the owner's library, and it's a 6 cost, 1 white, 5 innie. So, if your deck is all about creating life, then that is not a bad one to have. So, got a decent number of rares. Definitely going to be looking forward to looking all of these up and going over them, seeing if I got my value out of the box. Hopefully I did. Once again, this was the Magic the Gathering Mystery Booster box. They, on average, are going for $300. So if you see it for less than that at your local game store, definitely help them out and give it a purchase. There was no box topper for it, just as a kind of FYI for anyone that's new to that. A box topper is kind of like a guaranteed rare of some sort, or alternative art card or something like that. That's usually in a separate pack when you open the box. There was nothing like that, but plenty of chances at old cards, plenty of chances at rares that you probably have never even heard of if you haven't been playing it since it came out. So, good grab to get. Good grab for the stores. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for going through and doing this for the players, doing this for the stores. Hopefully you had a great time with this video. Happy gaming, happy collecting, stay safe.